I am going to talk about by far one of my most favorite investments, is what I call it, that I have ever invested in throughout my whole entire life. Since 2007, the cell phone world has changed drastically and will forever evolve because of it. June 29th, 2007, the world was hit with its first iPhone, brought to you by Steve Jobs. This was something that was totally different. It was something that was a little bit sleeker. It was something that gave the just opening up into the whole touchscreen world and totally took us all by storm. I personally was just a junior in high school when the first iPhone came out, and I was more than ecstatic to get this iPhone. Like, I originally had the Motorola Razr pink phone that I was obsessed with because that was the craze at the moment. And all of a sudden, it was just all about this iPhone. Now, going off of the iPhone, and I did not own a MacBook at the time, but I was totally confused because I just knew that it was going to be something complicated, just because all of the regular Android phones were simple, and they had the Windows software, which kind of made it a little bit easier for you to be able to work, be seeing as how a lot of people were using PCs. MacBooks had literally like just started coming about, so people weren't so familiar with the MacBook. They weren't so familiar with Macintosh and how to work those Apple products. So when the iPhone came about, it was something that was totally different, and it was something that everyone kind of had to get and adapt to. Now, when that very first iPhone came out, I literally was with my mom. I called her. I asked her, could I get the phone? She said no. I had to wait until my birthday in August, and I ended up getting my very first iPhone. Every year after that, the iPhone has gradually developed. It's gone from new things as far as new technology that allowed you to use your fingerprint. Now the new craze is it's allowing you to use face recognition on the phone. I, for one, am an iPhone user over a Android just because simply I like the software better. I have been battling with people a lot lately on the ability to take pictures and many of the different things that a lot of people say that the Android originally adopted, and then the iPhone came about and tried to do it bigger and better. My thing is that I personally like the iPhone because it is an all-around excellent gadget. Like, at this point now, I connect my iPhone to my computer, and everything that I have on my computer can go onto my phone, or vice versa. Anything that I have on my phone that's not technically on my computer, I can download it and transfer it that way. I am obsessed with the way that the pictures, I'm obsessed with the sleek look. I just love the way that the phone, all of these different things. I'm like literally obsessed with my phone. Like, I will be team iPhone until forever. Like, I'm literally going to be an iPhone user forever. I am one because of the social media. I'm able to download many different apps, don't have to pay for them, as well as the clarity in the videos. Now, I, for one, am one who, if you have an Android and we are on Snapchat, I'm going to delete you. It's not anything personal. It's my preference in saying that the quality of your videos does not look the same as the quality of an Apple. Now, usually when you download things on your iPhone, it's clear. It is up to date, it's up to speed, and something about when you upload things on an Android, the speed of it is like kind of like 2 seconds slower, and the clarity of the video is like, it literally looks like a page loading on a computer. Like, it's something that you really don't want to have. And so for that, I'm going to say that I am obsessed and will forever be obsessed with the iPhone. Like, I love it. I think that it's an amazing thing. And even though Steve Jobs is gone, I believe that they are now doing an amazing job with trying to keep up and keep up to date with. Now the new craze is the fact that it doesn't have any buttons at all, as well as the big face. We have the iPhone, you have the iPhone Plus, you have the iPhone C, you have the iPhone S. Different types that give you all different things, which to me, I believe that it's one thing that I will always say that I'll never forget that Steve Jobs said is that he would love for everyone to be able to walk out of the house with their phone and their keys and feel complete. And that is something that definitely he's accomplished already. You have the Apple Wallet where I'm allowed to put all of my credit cards and debit cards on there, where if I do leave my bank card at home or my credit card at home, I have the ability to use my phone as an actual credit card. It has the ability for me to download all of my apps. I can this is the one thing that I just found out, actually. Sorry, but I can take a picture of my signature, save the signature onto Pages, onto my phone, and anytime I'm on my phone or anytime I am on my computer, I can send my signature via email or via text and be able to insert my signature. Now, how amazing is that? Like, electronically, if I'm somewhere and I have to fill out a form and it has to be sent, and I'm not by a computer and I'm not by a printer to print it off, I can simply just go ahead, go on my phone, hit my stuff, and go ahead and download it that way. Like, I am going to always be an iPhone lover forever. And that is why if you don't have an iPhone, you should get an iPhone.